Hi friends, welcome to my channel Streaming with Swadhin. And today I'm going to stream about Hindi movie that got released in 2006. That's almost 14 years now. So it's been quite old. I've seen that movie in theater when it got released quite some time back in 2006. The name of the movie is Rang De Basanti. You might have understood because you must have seen the thumbnail. Anyway, the movie starred Amir Khan, Swali Khan, Siddharth, Sharman Joshi, Kunal Kapoor, Atul Kulkarni, Alice Patton, Madhavan, Wahida Rahman, Om Puri. So this was a 2006 movie, and this movie, according to IMDb, the rating in IMDb is 8.2, which means that people have loved this movie for a very long time. A lot of people have already watched this movie, and they have loved it. And the synopsis that is given in IMDb, I am reading it out from there. The story of 6 young Indians who assist an English woman to a film, a documentary on freedom fighters from their past, and the events lead them to revive the long forgotten saga of freedom. So this movie starts, the first scene starts with hanging of a freedom fighter Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev. And from there the movie comes to modern India, and it shows present generation, their lifestyle, and how they start reviving and knowing about their past, about their history, about their own country. That is the main story. The movie talks about the sacrifices that was done in the past by our forefathers, or what you said about the freedom fighters who have really fought hard to keep the so that we can get rid of the British Empire, colonial that was ruling our country for 200 years. And so this story is about them and about modern India, Indians who were absolutely unaware of the history about Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, Rajguru, Chandrasekhar Azad. These are the characters, and the modern Indians who are absolutely unaware of these characters, absolutely didn't know anything about it. So the movie starts, and the first half of the movie mostly deal with all these things, that how foreigner comes from Britain, reading his father's diary. He wants to make a documentary movie, freedom fighters of India, and when she lands in India, she realized that Indians don't know about their own freedom fighter. So this was very interesting movie in that case. I will give away all the details about this movie because it's quite an old movie, and I guess that most of the people who are watching this might have already seen the movie. And in case you have not seen the movie, I would definitely suggest you to watch this movie at least once, because this is a very good movie. I seen it recently on TV. It was giving, so I just thought that why not revisit this movie. So anyway, coming back, it deals with lots of problems about India, about the internal fight, about the internal differences between Hindu, Muslim, right wing, leftist, and a lot of things that was covered in the movie. But as the movie gradually progressed, we see Madhavan died in a accident. He was in Indian Air Force, and due to the accident took place because of some corruption by the politician, and the attitude of the politician was that it's okay that the soldiers have died, not a big deal. They were trying to take away the credit from the soldiers, just so that they could get away with it. And this is where the story takes a different turn, when these friends decide to kill them, kill them and take revenge of his friend. And this is some slightly, I would say, that when I watched that movie in 2006, I didn't thought about this so much. But over the years, now when I watch this movie, I definitely think about it a little bit differently. Maybe I don't agree with everything that was shown in the movie. For example, if somebody simply kills some body out of revenge, it definitely doesn't mean that he becomes Bhagat Singh or Sukhdev or Rajguru, because you have to understand that today we are in a democratic country, and in democratic country, and when Bhagat Singh and Sukhdev and they fought, at that time it was under British Empire. So there are lots of differences now. The movie never show that these friends are making any effort, like moving to court or moving to any court of law, trying to do anything on that front to prove that their friends, that the politicians were guilty. They never try to do that. They simply say that since everything is under the politicians, it is we won't able to do anything, so it's better that we go ahead and kill them. And this is something that can be debated and maybe not absolutely agreeable, I would say, but still in terms of a story and in terms of a movie, we can accept it. But overall, like after 14 years, I think that maybe I have grown up a bit, and in that sense I might not agree with the movie completely. But anyway, it was a very good movie. The music of this movie was definitely a big highlight. The lyrics of this movie, that was written by Prashant Joshi. The director of this movie was Rakesh Omprakash Mehra. The music was really very good, especially the song where Madhavan dies, like talking to his mother. You know, he's that where he is and he has everything. It is a very beautiful song. And the other song that I liked a lot is that Khoon Chala, that is talks about how the past blood has come across, and now they are following the path of revolution to bring changes in the country, which was also a very fantastic song given the situation. Abhi Abhi Hua Yaki, that was a great song again. So there was some great song there. A.R. Rahman was, I think this is one of the best album by A.R. Rahman. He was very good. There was a Punjabi song, Rang De Basanti title song, which was fantastic. So overall, I would say this was definitely a good movie to watch. But maybe even if I don't agree with the movie completely, but in terms of movie, I like the movie. I still like the movie. It was very well made. The way the past was shown, then the lathi charge that took place during the protest was shown. Then it was like shown in a way of Jallianwala Bagh massacre. It was very interesting, and it was disturbing at times to think that there are things that are still happening in free nation. It's definitely a bit disturbing. Like students are getting beaten up, charged by police, for protesting like it used to happen during the British time. And these things, when we see in this movie, it is definitely a bit disturbing to watch. But anyway, overall, I definitely liked this movie, and it was one of the it was definitely one of the best movie Amir Khan did. It was very much loved by everybody. I would like to ask you guys that what do you think about this movie? Whether what do you think about especially the ending, the climax where they go ahead and kill them, and then they compare the movie filmmaker compare them with Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, Rajguru. What do you think about that? Is that justified or not? I would like to know from you guys. So I would request you to please comment about this in the comment box, that whether you agree or disagree with it, and what are your thoughts about this movie. And also share this video as much as possible. Hit the bell icon so that you get notification, more notification about wonderful videos that I'm planning to do for you guys. And thank you for watching this video, and stay safe and have a great time. Jai Hind. Bye. Take care.